Hi everyone, it's Sophie Petsabine from Shut Eye here. I hope you're all well and having a lovely Friday. We're just here at lunchtime again, so we thought we'd do a quick video for you just based on a conversation I had with a friend this morning in a cafe. So just a quick video on toddlers that are escaping from their cots. And I know it's a really big thing from you people that talk to me on Facebook and the messages that I get and the conversations I have. This is a really big thing. And so, a lot of parents, I feel, the time when the kids are escaping from the cot, it's when they feel that they need to go into a cot, cot bed, so take the sides down from the cot bed or to move them into a toddler bed. But my point of view is keep them in those cots as long as you can, because when they're going into their bed, they need to understand the rules and responsibilities that come with that. And if you do it too soon, then you will be at mercy of, a little person coming into your bed in the middle of the night for years to come, or you'll be left with sitting by the side of their bed holding their hand or waiting for them to go to sleep for hours. Exactly, that happens a lot. Mummy hears about that a lot. Or you will be up and down, taking them back to their bed like tons and tons of time throughout the night. So my advice to you is to keep them in their cot as long as possible. But what do you do if they are jumping out of the cot? So one of the quick things that we can do, and there are a lot of things that we can kind of do with the furniture, etc., to keep them in the cot, but one really quick simple thing for you to do is if they're still wearing their sleeping bags, which they probably are around between 2 and 3, they're still wearing a sleeping bag. The zip that does up the front, then put the sleeping bag on back to front. So the zip is doing up from the bottom at the back to the top at the back. And that way they can't unzip themselves and hook their legs and their arms over the cot bars and get themselves out. So that's a really good tip for you. We're doing it with my little girl at the moment. She started to undo the zip. She wasn't climbing out, but she was getting out of it, in the early hours of the morning and sitting in her cot, kind of calling out for us, probably because she was cold or, couldn't get back to sleep. So for us, it's worked a treat. And for lots of other families that have kind of asked me these questions, it's worked a treat for them. So yeah, top tip, turn the sleeping bag round. They can still sleep in it fine, not a problem. As your kids are probably about 2 and 3, they're not likely to have the ones with the poppers on the top and the side, because generally when they're standing up, they tend to pull it and the poppers come open. So I'm sure the majority of you will have one that's zipping up and down at the front. So that's my top tip. If for whatever reason, let's just leave that bit of bread there. You eat those ones for a second. All right, done. I know. So if, unfortunately, you've kind of gone past that stage and you are one of those families that's having a real tricky time with either keeping, your toddler in the cot because they're escaping and obviously you want them to be safe, or you've made that move and you're having an absolute nightmare trying to keep them in their bed at night, or bedtimes is taking hours and hours because you're having to wait with them until they fall asleep, get in contact with me, for a chat and a strategy call to see how I can help you. Jump on at the website, which is www.shuteye.co.uk, or onto the Facebook group and send me a message. You can find me at Shut Eye Sleep. So I hope that's helpful for you. Share it with any friends that you know might be going through a similar thing at the moment. And it'd be great to hear from you to see if that works. But that's all for now. Take care and hope you have a great weekend. Bye. You say bye?
Bye.